Let's dig into one of Marvel's most ferocious and iconic villains, Sabretooth, the feral force of nature with razor-sharp claws, nasty attitude, and a taste for chaos. From his epic showdowns to his murderous progeny, we're about to uncover the untamed history of the one and only Sabretooth. First Savage Showdown. Sabretooth's first dip into the Marvel Comics pool was actually in Iron Fist number 14, way back in August 1977. Now, why was he there? Well, Iron Fist, aka Danny Rand, was on a quest to unravel the mystery behind his father's death. But you know how it goes in the comic world? It's never that straightforward. Enter Sabretooth, the menacing mutant hired to throw a wrench into Iron Fist's investigation. He's the hired muscle, there to make sure the master from Kunlun doesn't dig too deep or uncover any inconvenient truths. So, Sabretooth wasn't just a random appearance. He was a key player, flexing his enhanced senses and strength to keep Iron Fist on his toes. This crossover wasn't just a one-off. It set the stage for Sabretooth's journey into becoming one of the big bads in the Marvel Universe, especially within the X-Men mythos, the Mutant Massacre. Next, let's check out the very first of many epic throwdowns between Sabretooth and Wolverine, which first occurred in the Uncanny X-Men number 212 during the Mutant Massacre storyline. The Mutant Massacre is going down in the Morlock tunnels, and it's chaos everywhere. The X-Men are in the mix, trying to stop Mr. Sinister's marauders from wiping out the Morlock community. And in the midst of all this mayhem, our two favorite feral mutants, Wolverine and Sabretooth, lock claws. This isn't your typical superhero scuffle. It's a no-holds-barred, intense brawl. Think of it as a clash of titans with adamantium claws and healing factors thrown in for good measure. These guys don't just throw punches, they bring the whole savage dinner to the table. What makes it extra spicy is that it's not just about physical strength. It's a deep-rooted emotional showdown that adds layers to the fight. The Morlock tunnels become their arena, and you can feel the tension in the air. This battle isn't just a standalone fight. It's a crucial chapter in the Mutant Massacre storyline. The repercussions of this clash echo through the X-Men universe, leaving a lasting impact on both our favorite mutants and the broader mutant community. Birthday Boy. In Wolverine number 10, we dive into the moment that kicked off Sabretooth's creepy tradition of celebrating Wolverine's birthday in the worst possible way. It's the early 1900s, with Logan living the quiet life with Silver Fox, a First Nation Blackfoot woman. But things take a dark turn when Sabretooth shows up and, on Logan's birthday no less, murders Silver Fox. Cue a bar showdown where Logan confronts Sabretooth about it. The result? A brutal beatdown, and thus a sinister tradition is born. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Later stories suggest the whole thing might have been a mind game with implanted memories, especially since Silver Fox turns out to be very much alive. But as Wolverine himself puts it, the pain he felt was all too real. So, whether it's a twisted memory or a brutal reality, it has helped shape the complicated relationship between these two mutants. Love life? Alright, Sabretooth and Mystique, they've been on the same side quite a bit, especially when they were rolling with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. But here's the twist. In his Team X days over in Germany, things got a bit more personal. Sabretooth's gig was to guard an undercover agent named Lenny, who was secretly Mystique. And surprise, surprise, sparks flew. Long story short, they got close, real close. And guess what? Mystique ended up giving birth to their kid. Fast forward, that kid grew up to be Graydon Creed. Now, this is where it takes an even weirder turn. Graydon Creed, thanks to being abandoned by his parents since he has no mutant gene, goes on to lead an anti-mutant hate group, Friends of Humanity. Talk about family drama. So yeah, Sabretooth and Mystique's history goes beyond just kicking butt together. It's got a dose of one-night stand and a ton of abandonment issues. Last man standing. There have been a bunch of Sabretooths in the Marvel multiverse, and their stories don't exactly have happy endings. But here's the deal, no matter the timeline, these Sabretooths pack serious heat with their ferocity, strength, and healing mojo. Immortal? Close, but not quite. Graydon Creed, who's got this massive wall of dead Sabretooth variants, proves that point. Graydon once a vengeance-seeking kid turns into a whole different beast after being resurrected in Weapon X right before Krakoa came into play. Revenge against his parents? Yeah, that took him down a pretty gnarly path, especially with his gig alongside Orcus. But here's the kicker. There's this whole other vibe suggesting Sabretooth might be a multiversal anomaly now. Imagine being the only version of yourself in the entire multiverse. Despite getting knocked down and resurrected more times than you can count, Sabretooth, the Earth 616 Victor Creed, just won't stay down. Sure, it might not be a forever thing, cause Marvel's all about new realities popping up, but for now, he's something special. And in an era where the multiverse is the talk of the town, that makes the X-Men's ultimate enemy even more meaningful. If you haven't already, please smash that like button and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Catch you next time.